Welcome back, everyone. This is Cody Hart for Government Accountability. It is Saturday, November 19th. As the title of this video forewarns you, last night I had an experience. I video recorded with an election observer in the Skagit County election office trying to get in. I have told people about this in the past. I think there are a lot of doubters out there still about what's going on. So I'm going to let this video speak for itself. It's got a little bit of length to it, but it shows what happened last night. And I just want to forewarn you, if you are not emotionally prepared for reality and what's going on in this country and what appears to be a bursting at the seams here in Skagit County with the system not able to conceal itself anymore, you may not want to watch this. If you're not ready to accept where we're at as a country, you may not want to watch this. And if you're not ready to start preparing to decide which side of this issue you're on and take action on this, you want to keep your head stuck in the ground about what's going on, you may not want to watch this either. So here is a video of the election office on November 18th at approximately a little before 6 o'clock until almost 6:30 last night. So it's Friday, November 18th, and I was just informed that there are election officials inside the Skagit County election office illegally processing ballots. They've apparently locked out the observers. And so I'm coming down here to take a look and see what's going on. So you can see the line out up there. We're gonna go take a look up the stairs here. So who's in the election office right now? Who's in the election office right now? Where were you coming from? Where were you coming from? Where? Public health. Did you see how many people were in there?
No.
You didn't?
I'm not there for it. Are you looking for someone?
Yeah, it's just the election manager. The door is locked. I can't go inside. Yeah. Yeah. So you can see there. I understand. Are you able to look in there and see, let somebody know there's people out here waiting?
What are you guys waiting?
Election observers. Hello.
Are they expecting you?
Yeah, election observers are here waiting to get inside. Can you let them know that? So the door's locked. I can't open it.
Yeah, it automatically locks.
Yeah, I know. And ma'am, you're an election observer, right?
I am.
Yeah, and so if you want to check, the door's locked. I can't get in there. I was going to make sure that they had somebody able to get in there. Can you let them know there's an election observer waiting to get inside? So I have them on the surveillance video here. I can see them processing ballots on the video screen. And you don't have to say your name, ma'am. But did they have people? They had people come out of the office today at like 4:30 when they shut this.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What do
I
you?
was here 12:30 to 2:30, and someone took my place at 2:30.
Yeah.
But there was no talk of.
Them working late. No one mentioned they were going to be working after hours with the doors.
I heard someone say something about working late. But
Why don't you go ahead in there? I'm just gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna record this interaction because you have a right to be in there. I can see them on the video surveillance camera working around the table in the ballot room. Come over here, you can see them clearly on the screen, the top left. You can see there's 3 or 4 people in there right now working, processing ballots. So they may be trying to let you in a second. I don't know. Do you see them moving around in there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're getting up from the table now. That we have somebody asking them why they've locked the election observer out and why they're working after working hours with the doors locked. I don't know if that gentleman's in there. Would you mind knocking on the door? He may have gone down the elevator. If you see someone coming, would you let me know? Do you see anyone coming? And you're an official observer for the Republican Party?
I am.
Ma'am, I'm going to call the sheriff's office, if you don't mind, give them an opportunity to get here. Yes, I am outside the Skagit County election office with a Republican Party observer, and the election officials have locked the election observer out of the building. We're requesting a sheriff deputy.
Oh, okay, so they're locked out of the building, so our officers don't have the ability to unlock.
I'm calling to request a sheriff's deputy at the election office to allow the election observers back into the office. This is a federal and state crime.
Okay.
If you are,
the address there?
yeah, it's the administrative building for the Skagit County Auditor. It's across the street from the sheriff's office.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. So, on 3rd Street?
Yeah, this sounds correct.
Okay. And so, I'm sorry, so he got locked out of the building? Is he an employee there? Or
She's an official political party election observer, and under state and federal law, she is allowed the opportunity to observe them. They have re-entered the building after it was locked, and they are processing state and federal ballots without any observation. That is a state and federal crime. We are requesting a sheriff's deputy over here immediately.
Okay. All right, what's your name?
My name is Cody Hart.
And your date of birth?
That's not required.
What's a good callback number for you?
360.
And what's the name of the person who needs back inside?
John.
Date of birth?
You don't have to give that.
All right, I will let them know that you're there. Thank you.
It's considered private information, and they still always ask for it.
Should I pause? You need my face.
I can do what you want, but I want to make sure that I capture what's going on here. And it's hard, I'm going to narrate here, but for those who are watching this, I just got done calling the Skagit County Sheriff and reporting that there was a state and a federal crime occurring in the Skagit County election office. As we have told and reported in the past, the election officials here have locked the election observers out. They are working after hours on a Friday. We can see them in there on the video surveillance moving around. It appears right now I see a person sitting at the tabulation desk on the video surveillance. I'm hoping this camera captures it. It is very difficult to see, but it is there. And I will remind everyone that it is illegal to process ballots without allowing election observers to witness what is occurring. So I'm going to keep this zoomed out. Over here we have a official Republican Party election observer who has not been allowed to enter. And as you can see in this camera here, it will have a hard time focusing. I'm going to zoom back out. We do have people working in the election office. I see them at the tabulation equipment. I see them at the desks moving ballots around and counting and putting paper in machines. Not a surprise for me as someone who's been dealing with this. I'm just happy I can get the video of it because we know this happened before. We have signed admissions, video interview confessions from the past election manager, Gabriel Clay. So we sent a gentleman in earlier who was from the Department of Health, I believe he said, to let them know we have pounded on the door, we have tried to enter, and they still will not let we will not let this official election observer in to the Skagit County election office. As of yesterday, they still had about 7,000 ballots they said they were going to process. We do not know how many there are going to be illegally processed tonight that have been in the past, but we have more video proof of what has been going on here in Skagit County. Someone going in? Yeah, I saw him walk underneath here, so. And so, just so everyone knows, there's the Skagit County Sheriff Office right there, where Skagit County Sheriff McDermott has instructed his deputies, and they have directly told me in past videos they will not be enforcing election laws in Skagit County, and I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, this might be another one of those instances where his hatred of our Constitution and of free and fair elections might win. The observer here from the Republican Party is being locked out of this office, and as I have shown you from this very slight angle, you can see people in the election office working. I can see them at the tabulation machine. They are processing ballots, and they have locked out observers once again in Skagit County. I'm not positive the door's locked, so yeah, it is locked. I'm not sure, they probably heard that. I doubt they can say they didn't hear that we're trying to get in. And I can definitely see people inside of the cage, sitting at the tabulation machinery. And that room, just if anyone's wondering, has to be locked if there is no one processing ballots in there. I don't know how they could mistake that attempt to try to enter a public space. I just saw someone walking back there. Let's see if we can get our video of somebody back in there. Right there. There's a gentleman I've never seen before. Have you seen him before? He what? You did?
When I knocked, he didn't turn around.
Oh. Yeah, he's not the person I saw in the cage in the back room. And once again, if you can't see it, I can see it. The video surveillance clearly shows people now. They have moved a person, maybe two, have moved from the counting machine to load the flash drive with the ballots now. They're loading ballot data right now to be downloaded so they can be put into the state system officially. And again, we know they're back in there. We can see them on the video camera, and they're not letting anyone in. So, once again, Skagit County, welcome to Jay Inslee and Sheriff McDermott and Prosecutor Wyrich's version of democracy. Yes, my name is Cody Hart. I called earlier. I'm at the Skagit County Auditor's Office on 3rd Street, reporting that political observers are being locked out of the election processing. I believe they are destroying election material at this point. I'm requesting a sheriff deputy or other law enforcement assist.
Okay, and you called just a little bit ago, it looks like?
Yes, we're across the street. It's been about 20 minutes.
Okay, and what's your name?
My name's Cody Hart. I have a political party official election observer here. I'm going to have her name herself, if you don't mind.
I'm just letting you know that the call is on the screen. We have an officer advised. There have been priority incidents, but we do have an officer advised.
I understand. I just want to update you that I believe election material is being destroyed. I've seen probably 1,000 ballots handled in a way that I'm concerned it might be alterations and destruction occurring at this point.
Okay, I'll put that in the call. We'll let that officer know, okay?
Thank you.
Bye.
So it's difficult to see, and I know that. I have in this screen here, we can tell, the official political party observer and I can tell, there are people in the election office and they're handling election materials. It's after hours. We've been here for about a half hour. We did make a second report to the Sheriff's Department. I did, and I indicated my concern that it appears, and it's very hard to tell, they may be destroying election materials in there. I don't know what they're doing. It looks very suspicious to me. In the time we've been here, easily over 1,000 ballots could have been handled. I don't know what's going on in there, though. I will just disclaimer, it's just difficult because we're not allowed in. So again, I have an official political party election observer. In 2022 November election, we have been locked out. The public has been locked out of the election process again.
Officer Layton?
Officer Layton, I guess you're calling me back. You have a question?
We do not unlock buildings for people. We only go help people get into their cars. We got no authority to open up a building for someone.
And will you tell me, officer, are you a sheriff's officer or a City of Mount Vernon officer?
I am a City of Mount Vernon officer.
Okay, so the sheriff's office will not respond to this call?
Probably not.
Okay, it is it's county building, that's why I wonder. Okay, so...
I can't guarantee you, but I'm guessing probably not, but I can't speak for them.
Okay, so you've been informed by the sheriff's office that we have political observer who is under state and federal law entitled to observe what they're doing in this office right now, and it appears they've been destroying election material. You are aware of that?
I'm aware that you're telling me that.
Yes, and you work for Mayor Jill Boudreau, is that correct?
I work for the City of Mount Vernon.
Right. She's the executive officer of that agency. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. And are you able to provide any assistance for a matter that involves the Skagit County Election Office?
I am not. That's going to be a civil matter, not a criminal matter for the patrol officers of the
Okay,
police
so
department.
if you don't have jurisdiction as the city of Mount Vernon, why are you calling me? This is a sketchy.
Just to let you know that I'm not, that no one's going to be responding from this office down there. I didn't want you standing around waiting for an officer if
We've requested per the Washington State statutes, the Skagit County Sheriff has jurisdiction over this. You've reaffirmed that in your call to me. Why is there not a Skagit County Sheriff coming down here?
I couldn't tell you. That's their office.
Okay,
if they
so
want to do something, then I don't have direct communication with them right now, and I can't speak for them.
no, that's fine. But they contacted you and said they weren't going to do it, and you don't have jurisdiction to do it either, correct?
We don't unlock. I have a kit that lets me unlock a door by prying the door partially open in a car and using basically a long coat hanger. I don't have a kit to basically unlock a door of a house. I don't have the lockpick set.
Do you have jurisdiction?
We're going to be doing.
Officer, just to keep you from wasting your time, do you have jurisdiction on this matter at all? At all?
No, it is
You do not. So I know that, and you know that. I know that, and you know that. So I don't know why you're covering for the Skagit County Sheriff's Office. They probably destroyed 5,000 ballots in there right now, and I don't know how many of those.
My dispatch is why I'm calling you. They told me to give you a call or to make contact with you, so that's why I'm calling you. My dispatch assigned me the call.
Skagit County 911 dispatch. I know that board well. Lisa Janicki is the chair of that board. Are you aware of that? She's up for re-election right now. She probably guaranteed her victory tonight. So, yeah, no, that's fine. You don't have jurisdiction. You're going to make sure Lisa Janicki gets reelected. I understand. I don't need to talk to him anymore. Once again, everyone, just more and more of this stuff here in Skagit County. Doesn't seem to be a way to stop it that they want us to follow the rules. That ain't going to stop it. Following the rules will not stop this kind of stuff.